When I was going through my DPDR recovery, I had so many questions, and they went along the lines of, what if I never recover? What if I have this for 20 years? There were so many what if questions, and these questions would occupy my mind a lot, and often they'd make my anxiety worse and so make my symptoms worse. And I'm betting that you have these what if questions too. And it was only after I was able to actually deal with these what if questions that I was able to actually make some meaningful progress. And in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what you can do for these what if questions so you can make progress as well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. My name's Dan and I help people recover from DPDR using the Freedom course. There are 1,000,001 what if questions, and the reason that you're having these what if questions is because you're trying to figure out what to do if something happens. The thing is though, is that your mind can't tell the difference between something which is made up and something that's actually real. So if you do have the what if question of, what if I have a panic attack when I'm out, what your mind is going to do, it's going to look forward and it's going to imagine you having a panic attack. And so it thinks it's happening right now. It takes this made up future, which you've just created in your head, and it brings it back to the present. You've just made yourself completely anxious out of something that you've just completely made up. That spawns off a lot of other questions and a lot of other symptoms and a lot of other anxieties. You know, if you keep this going, then things are gonna get worse. But it's okay. Right now, I'm gonna tell you some key fundamental things that you can do to help yourself deal with and eventually stop these what if questions. And the first thing you've got to realize and recognize is when you're actually doing them. So when you're doing these what if questions, do you sort of do that thing where you say what if and then you get lost in a train of thought? And then before you know it, 5 minutes has passed and you've just put yourself in a complete state. So something that you can do to help yourself is sort of wind it back a little bit and chop it off right at the what if question. So an example of that could be like, oh man, this sucks. I hate my symptoms. What if I never recover? Oh, that's right. I just did one of those what if questions again. And then once you've acknowledged it, you can go, okay, cool. I've just done a what if question. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's continue with whatever it is I'm doing. The next thing you can do in tandem with that is to realize that you are completely biased towards the negative right now. And I'll give you an example. I've got a question for you. What if you go out and nothing bad happens? What if you go out and enjoy yourself? What if you go out and it's a little bit bad at the beginning, but in the end it's really good? What if you just went out and just kept the door open for any possibility that can happen? You see, all these are equally as valid and equally as legitimate what if questions to what if I go out and have a panic attack, or what if I never recover from this thing? Why are you choosing to believe the complete and utter worst one? And the reason you're catastrophizing and you're choosing that is because everything going on in your mind is all about anxiety right now. Anxiety is so important for you right now. You want to get out of it. You want to get back to the person that you were. It's taking up a lot of mental real estate. And so your mind is really focused on the anxiety because it wants to fix it. You know, you want to get back. But the thing about this, right, is that to fix this, if all you do is fixate on the anxiety and on the symptoms, then you know that's all you're going to be thinking about. And these what if questions and catastrophizing is going to continue. And so as you start to train your mind that, hey, anxiety is not that important. I don't need to look at the bad stuff all the time. Once you start to train your brain to do that, it's going to get a lot easier for you. And you know, you're going to start to see progress, but you do have to start somewhere. If you need help with your recovery, go check out the Freedom course. It's the best DPDR recovery course there is. It tells you everything you need to know, and it tells you step by step exactly what to do to recover. The link for that is in a pinned comment and the description. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.